Okay, where there is a jar given to you. In the jar you have 24 marbles. Okay, and out of these some are green and some are blue, right? Like this, the marbles are spreaded like this, and you can see some are green and some are blue. Okay, so in this question it's given that there are such 24 marbles. Okay, so the total marbles over here into this question, the total marbles is nothing but 24. Total marble is 24. So the question, in the question another data is given is that some are green, some are blue, and if a marble is drawn at random from the jar, the probability that it is green is 2 by 3, right? So what is the probability? The probability of green, probability of the green marble is given to you as equal to 2 by 3. This is given to you into the question, right? Now find the number of blue marbles in the jar. So find the number of blue marbles in the jar. So let blue marbles is equal to x. If I assume the blue marbles as x, then what are the number of green marbles? Because the probability of the green marble is given to you, that is 2 by 3 here. So you know that green marble and blue marble together, these both these green and blue marbles are there into the jar, and there are total 24 marbles, you can see here, right? Now the probability of green is given to you. So what is the formula of probability? Probability of your favorable event. What is favorable event? Some one of the marble is pulled out from it, from the jar. Okay, one of the marble is pulled out from the jar, right? It's given that if the find the probability that it is, if a marble is drawn at random, so any marble which is drawn at random, so random selection is made. So random one marble is drawn. So since one marble is drawn, then we can, and the probability of green is given to you as 2 by 3. Then what is the total count of green marbles? The count of blue we have assumed as x. So put it the value x. Then green, to calculate the number of green marbles, green plus x is 24. So we can say that the green marbles, the number of green marbles is 24 minus x, right? This we have. Now it's given that the probability of green marbles is given to you as 2 by 3. So the probability of drawing a marble randomly and that is green, that means the probability of green is calculated. What is the chance of favorable event? That is number of green marbles divided by the total, and total is nothing but is 24, right? Is 24. So we can say that, and the probability of green is given to you as 2 by 3. So just put up the value 2 by 3 is equal to number of green is 24 minus x. So put up this value over here, right? So 24 minus x by 24 is the probability of the green marble, right? Just solve it, you will get it. So 24 into 2, it will be coming as 48, right? 48 equal to 72 minus 3x, right? So this will give you 3x is equal to 72 minus 48, and 24 by 3 is the value of x, so which is coming as 38. So the number of blue marbles have been asked to us, and that is calculated as 8. So such blue marbles is 8, which is our answer. So students, in this way we have solved the first question of the two question series of probability, right? Now going to the second question now. So the second question is that, let me turn over the page. So into the second question, it's given that a jar contains 54 marbles. So again, a jar question is come to us. So here into this jar there are total 54 marbles, right? But into this is question number 2 which I mentioned, right? So into this jar there are 54 such marbles, and it's given that each of which some are blue, some are green, and some are white. So some are blue, let's say some are green, right? And some are white. So with for white we will represent it like this. These are white, right? So these are the number of marbles. So in this it contains blue plus green plus white. So we need to understand white, right? Now out of all these three marbles, what is the question is, it has been asked that the probability of selecting a blue marble at random is 1 by 3. Oh, probability of drawing a blue marble at random is 1 by 3. That means when any of the marble is drawn from the jar, the probability of getting the blue marble is 1 by 3. Okay, perfectly fine. What is the next? Then probability of selecting a green marble at random is 4 by 9, and it's also given that probability of selecting a green marble is 4 by 9, right? Now how many white marbles does the jar contain? So the number of white marbles we need to calculate, right? So to solve such questions, we know that the total probability of any instances will be equal to 1. Okay, so the probability of getting a blue or green or white, probability of getting a blue plus probability of getting a green marble plus probability of getting a white marble. Okay, let me okay sorry probability of getting a white marble, when you just add all these probabilities, the total will be equal to 1, right? So here in this question it's given that probability of blue is 1 by 3. So just put up these values. Okay, in place of blue write 1 by 3 plus what is the probability of green, it's given 4 by 9, right? Just mention 4 by 9. And what is the probability of white, that is not known to us, so write it as it is, p of w, probability of white, and that is equal to 1. Now just add and find the probability of white. So here you can see probability of white can be calculated as 1 minus 1 by 3 minus 4 by 9, right? These two terms from the LHS shifted to the RHS here. Now this will give you 9 as LCM, then 9 minus 3 minus 4. This will give you 2 by 9. So we get the probability of white marbles. So the probability of white marbles to us is calculated, and that is equal to 2 by 9, right? So students, if 2 by 9 is the probability of white marbles, then we use the formula, that is number probability of white marbles, that means the number of favorable events है जीत रहा है, the number of favorable events, that is number of white divided by total marbles are 54. Okay, number of white by 54 will be equal to 2 by 9. Just solve it to get the number of white marbles. So we can say 2 multiplied with this 54 divided by this 9, which is already present over here, will give you the white marbles, right? So just solve it. 9 into 6, 54. So the number of white marbles here we get as 2 into 6, which is equal to 12, which is nothing but number of white marbles. So 12 12 is your answer, and 12 is the number of white marbles which is contained into this jar. Okay, so the number of white marbles into this jar is nothing but 12. Number of white marbles is 12, and in this way we have solved the second question of the today's series of two questions from probability. So thank you so much students. Hi SDX Ayush, hello, thank you so much for watching, and be connected. We will show you, we'll come up with more live sessions which will I will try to help you out in the best way where I can. Okay, thank you, be connected, bye bye, see you.